Hello, and thank you for clicking onto my channel. Welcome to Komodo Tai Tarot. Today we will be doing a reading for Leo for the month of July, the first week dating July 4th through the 10th of 2021. The deck that I will be using is the New Palladini Tarot deck. So without further ado, let's get started. I love this deck. This deck has like the most beautiful illustration. Look at that. The coloration is just very beautiful. It just jumps out at you. All right. I'm gonna put this out to the side. Okie dokie. All right. Let me shuffle the cards. Bear with me for a minute here. I'm quite new at this. As you can already tell, I'm not one to play cards. Okay. My spirit teams, what are the messages that you have for us today for our Leos for the first week of July? What is in store for them today for this first week? The good, the bad, and the ugly. Oh, that is too much. Oh my goodness. All right. That is too many. Let's do it again one at a time, please. For our Leos, what can they expect for July in the first week? Four of Swords, you need to rest. Loud and clear, you need to rest. For this energy that's coming through will require your attention. So this first week, Spirit is calling for you to take a rest, the Empress. Abundance is coming. The energy of abundance, whatever it is that you're working towards right now, I have this sense of feeling that you have been working quite hard during the month of June. For those of you who have been putting your focus and attention on your project or whatever it is that you have brewing, it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off big time. And so now the Spirit is going to is asking for you to take a rest in between, because there's going to be this momentum, this great momentum that's coming afterwards for you in the following weeks in the month. So I see there's these cards just keep wanting to come out all at once. One at a time, please. Okay. So you will be in this Empress energy for the month of July. Surrounded by abundance, protection, shield. I'm hearing shield. So whatever projects that you are doing, whether it's like job related, if you're working a 9-to-5 job, you will be protected. You will be protected from those around you. Enemies, I hear enemies, evil eye, people who are jealous of you, who are envious of your work ethics, who are envious of your potential. What else? I'm hearing what kind of abundance is coming. Is that coming from you, my viewers? Are you asking for like the type of abundance? Ooh, just when I say what kind of abundance is coming, the Sun pops out of the deck along with the Magician. So like I said, you are working on something. Perhaps a business, a YouTube comes to mind. You're quite fierce and vivacious, I hear, and the Hierophant is about contract. Something is coming together for you for this month of July. Okay, so bear in mind, this is just the first week of July that we're reading for today, but the energy is taking momentum. As I was saying before, there's this momentum, like great momentum coming in for you, and hence why the Four of Swords popped up in the very beginning, because it's calling for you to take this first week of July to rest up, to mentally prepare yourself, do what it is, whatever it is that you need to do. And then we also have the King of Swords. For some of you, I hear with this King of Swords is that there will be some form of partnership in your work, in your projects that you have. You might be collaborating with someone who has this King of Swords energy, who's very direct and decisive, and who knows what he wants, and he goes and get it. And also, if he has something to say, right, he leaves no gray areas for you to read the in between lines. He'll just like directly tell you what it is, what he wants, what he don't want. And if you, both of you, meet each other's qualifications and what each other are looking for, you would then merge and become a team, a partner. I feel like this is more of a collaboration work, and I'm seeing, for some odd reason, I don't know why, but then, like I said, some of you might been thinking and have been contemplating about this for a very long time in regards to like what you want to do, because you're sick of going to your 9-to-5 job. And then Leo are boss energy. You know, Leos are like very fiery, and they're a go-getter, and they're like, not only are they charismatic in their personality and the way they speak to people, but they're also very physically attractive people as well, I hear. So you've been contemplating about this for a long time, and you've been working at it, you know, bit by bit. It's a long time coming for you, actually, but things are starting to fall into place for you with regards to this project that you're doing. And while this July is just such a great energy for practically all of the signs, I mean, so far that I have done a reading for, but I see the same energy for you right here, but it's more of like an expansive energy that you need to rein in and take control of and manifest. This, I mean, this is the time. I'm hearing this is the time. It's like no other. Take advantage of this opportunity. If you do, I'm hearing great abundance will follow through, like will follow, and then things will start to expand for you throughout the rest of this year even, I feel. It's Three of Swords. I have the Three of Swords. Some of you might have fear and doubt in your mind, and the Hanged Man, and which is that, yeah, which is stopping you from pursuing this dream of yours. Like you want to use like one foot in, one foot out, because in the past you've tried it before. You've tried this, you tried that to see which projects or which path resonates with you, and yet all of it fell through. And Spirit is saying that it's because none of it is for you. But then from those experiences, through those experiences that you had in the past with regards to your endeavors, to your career path, you need to, it serves as a lesson for you to garner experiences and learn from it, and then from that take those experiences and refine it and combine it together to make a better version. Is that what I want to say? To make a better version? I know what I want to say, but then for some reason I can't put it into words or into sentences that would make sense for you guys. Like what Spirit is calling for you to garner all those experiences together and focus those experiences and knowledge that you've learned into this new project that you're breathing life into. Okay, Three of Swords. Yes, maybe in the past you've been heartbroken, you've been disappointed, and now it's kind of like putting you at a standstill with this Hangman here, because the sense that I'm getting, the energy that I'm sensing from this Hangman is that normally the Hanged Man is about someone, you know, taking time out and reflecting and being in their head about things and kind of thinking things through and introspecting and being enlightened by their time alone. But in this instance here, paired with the Three of Swords, I feel that this disappointment that you had, and some of you, if it's not with like career related or your projects, but something about relationship too. It doesn't necessarily have to be relationship like romantic relationships, but it could be relationships with other people, with friends and family. Like you have difficulty trusting others. As I was saying with this King of Swords, perhaps with your project, some of you, probably a select few of you, have probably already started up this project, this endeavor, this career that you're doing, this business that you're doing, but you want to expand it, and the only way you can expand it is if you seek out help, if you hire someone, so to speak, or work in partnership with someone so that they can share the load with you, or even brainstorm to make it better, to be a better version of your product, whatever it is that you're doing. However, because of your past experiences, I'm sensing that there are some betrayal or something of dishonesty, that you don't necessarily trust in others anymore as much, but you trust in yourself. I hear like you're the type of person that likes to do everything yourself. As much as Leo is a boss energy who knows how to delegate responsibility and tasks onto other in order to work efficiently and focus their mind on something that is of more important and to generate more productivity. But in this sense, the energy that I'm feeling is that not that you are not like that, Leos, that are watching this, but because of your past experiences dealing with people and getting burned in the past, you are quite cautious to the point of paranoia. And Spirit is asking for you to relinquish those energies. I mean, yes, life is not 100% guarantee that, you know, you're going to meet with a good person and they will treat you well. It's all a part of the process of our own growth for us to develop this discernment and know how to decipher what is good and what is not, and who's good for us and who's not. And so it's this hump. I see like a hump, like a sand dune of a hump. You know how like that pattern like on a cardiogram or a electrocardiogram, is that what it's called? You know, the lines in those machines that tracks a person's heartbeat. I see a wave, and I see like, you know, the spiking wave going up. So that to me, how I interpret that is like there is this obstacle there in the middle, like everything you have, okay, like you are capable. Spirit wants me to tell you that you are capable of doing whatever it is that you have your mind set on. You have the passion, you have the drive, you can do it. It's just this one thing that in order for you to go to the next step and expand your business, expand your career, to get even like to get out there in the world, to bring your work out to the world in a massive way, right? Or let's say if you're a YouTuber and then you want to collaborate with someone in order to gain more views, or in order to create this content that would garner more views to your channel, right? You need to be able to trust and find people that you have trust in. But even then, it's not so much about finding people who are trustworthy, but it's about working within yourself to lower that wall a little bit, you know, and allow yourself to take the leap to have trust in people and just to give them a chance, you know, because you never know. If you don't give someone a chance, you never know what could happen. And because you have worked on yourself, I see here a lot of you have been working on yourself, like internally and spiritually. But you just still have this one thing about trust. Trust is very, very delicate to me, I feel. And I think for me personally, trust is something that you can never get back. And once it's broken, I mean, it just takes one person to break it. And trying to put those glasses away, or glasses together, let's say for simplicity, a glass vase, right, is a trust. And once someone comes and broke that glass of your trust, and now you're just picking up the pieces and trying to put those pieces back together again, trying to learn to trust others again, there's always going to be that crack, that seam in the glass. It can never be the same. But then again, it can be possible that you can trust in others again when the right person come along to show you that they are trustworthy. And I feel like this King of Swords person coming through, I feel two energies. I think it's whoever it is that's coming into your life, whether it's to collaborate and, you know, do business with you, or be a part of your projects. They're very much like you, because I feel like you're the type of person who is also like possess the quality of the King of Swords, where you're very direct and clear, concise. You speak with authority. You know what you want, you know what you don't want, and you make it clear to people that this isn't going to work, or yes, I want that done that way. You're very cutthroat in the way you communicate as well. And sometimes people perceive you as unapproachable because of this air. You have this air that intimidates people about you, because you know so much about what you want and look for. You know, it's very particular. It's not like anybody can just come up to you and say, I got this, it's very neat, it's very nice, you know, it's beautiful, I got this from blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm so bad with analogies, but and you know, like just people coming up trying to sell you something and lie to you about the quality of their products, of this thing that they're trying to get you to buy into, and you already knew, like you don't even give them the time of day. You tell them right away, I'm not interested, I have this in mind, this is what I want or looking for in a product, X, Y, and Z. And if your product don't have that X, Y, and Z, then I'm not interested. I'm going to move along and go find someone who have what I'm looking for, right? Because you know how some people who are salesmen, they, even though you tell them that, but then they come back with like different ways of trying to reel you back in to being interested, at least want to learn more about the products or something like that. But you're not that type. You're like, I'm not interested, say no more, I'm done. Yes, I don't want to see that product and I don't want to see you. now move along, that type of attitude, right? So yeah, this is the first week that I see for you. Let's do some clarifying with this earth magic and advice from spirit. I'm going to pull 3 cards from this advice card. Okay. Spirit team, what advice do you have for my Leos for the first week of July? What advice is it? Do they need to hear? The good, the bad, the ugly? So yes, if you're able to do, so we have new beginning. New beginning. The new beginning is on the horizon. Okay, the energy of a new beginning. So if you're able to overcome those trust issues that you have within yourself, you're going to be able to expand, because that's the word that I keep hearing is expansion, expand, expansive. Okay. I mean, you got all great cards here, all great cards. The Empress, the Sun, the Magician, the Hierophant, King of Swords, well, except for the Three of Swords and the Hanged Man. But the Hanged Man could be, there's some positivity in the Hanged Man too. All right, and then the Four of Swords is you need rest. You need to rest. You need to meditate. In a sense, Hanged Man is also like giving me this sense of meditation too, because I'm very drawn to this illumination around the head of the person hanging here. It's like to just rest and meditate. I mean, just be lazy for 1 day or 2 days or for the whole entire week, you know. It helps. I know some people they find it very difficult. The wind, activation. So there's this new beginning and there's this new path that the spirit is activating for you. Okay, that is being activated for this first week. So this entire first week, July 4th through July 10th, will be the period in which calls for you to have rest. Because in order for you to create something big for yourself, in your life, you need to have a tremendous amount of energy to hit the ground running, so to speak. All right? Because if you are going to be like just imagine that the fuel tank in your car is, you only have about a quarter of it left in your tank, a quarter of fuel in your tank, right? Your car can't go very far. As much as you want to go mentally, you want to go far, but your physical body is going to tell you like, no, I can't, I'm tired, I need to rest. And that's going to slow you down. That's going to delay the process. So with all this energy, this abundance of energy coming through for you in this first week of July, you need to rest. You rest up and get ready, because it's going to be big, it's going to be massive, and you will not want to miss this. Okay, it's only once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. Start now, because if you start any later, it reminds me of like a stock market. Okay, like buy high, sell low. No, buy low, sell high. I said that in reverse. Buy low, sell high. You buy it when the price of it is at its lowest, right? Whatever stock market, let's say it's a stock market with oh man, why does this always happen? I keep forgetting what word I want to use. It's at the tip of my brain here. That has can't believe this is happening right now. potential. Okay, so let's say you have been eyeing a stock that has potential, and this, I mean, it's just a budding business at this point, right? No one is taking interest in it just yet, but you see the potential in this stock market, in this business, in this organization, even though it's just budding out. And when it's just starting, it's low. The cost of the shares are low, and so if you buy it when it's low, right? Once that the price of the shares shoot up high, you're going to be able to acquire and sit and be able to like live off of the dividends of that stock market, right? Of that stock. Let's say you bought it at $1 a share, and then I'm not good with math, so bear with me. So $1 a share, and then if that stock, the price of that share goes up to, like, let's say $45. Okay, I'm not going to do the calculations. I'm going to be an embarrassment on YouTube, but do the calculations, right? You're going to acquire a lot of profits from that, the dividends, if they give out dividends, because some stocks do and some stocks don't. But yeah, but then if you were to wait, right? Were to wait, like, let's say you've been eyeing that and you knew that it was going to do better, each and every day as time passed, but then you wait until the share costs now, instead of $1, it costs like $10, $20, and then the highest that the shares are up currently is around, let's say, $40. I mean, you could have gotten the shares when it was $1, and you could have had more of the money earned from buying that stock than you would if you bought it when it's at $20 and then it went up to 40. You see the difference? So what point was I trying to drive home here? Okay, you're gonna see a lot of this. I'm so sorry. I'm just so distracted and disoriented right now. But the point is that the point I'm trying to drive home is that when your energy level is at its peak, optimum level, you're going to be able to produce a lot more and generate more productivity than if your energy level is almost depleted, and then you're trying to produce, like, I don't know, for the sake of it, 100 bottles or something. Just scratch that. But you know what I mean, though. Yeah. I mean, this is all good energy. Coming through here. I can hear it now. All the laughters. It's like, what on earth are you talking about? Shit. But yeah, when your energy, when you have a lot of energy, you're able to save up your energy. You're able to be more productive versus if your energy is running on low. Okay, simply put. Oh my God, I need to do more practice on this. Seriously, this is, I feel like I'm just going on a tangent, one after the next after the next. Why am I so hot all of a sudden? What the heck? And it's raining too today. It's very cloudy and it's rainy, and I'm feeling hot. What on earth? And movement. It's time to get going, bitches. Sorry. But yeah, so we have new beginning, activation, and movement for the advice card from this Earth Magic here. So it's going to be, despite the winding roads and the detours that you have to take, that you have taken in the past, but there are sunshine, there are rainbows at the end of the road. I'm very drawn to this light, this rays from the sun that's shining down on the landscape, on the rivers here, and it's winding, and there's a lot of that here. In addition to the sun card, look, see the rays, and then there's like this illumination here and here, and then you also have this sun card here. So there's a lot of prosperity lying ahead of you, but you need to take rest, because I feel like you've overworked yourself. You've depleted. You're at -0 right now on your energy, on your fuel tank. And don't worry about it. Whatever it is that you're going to do, it's for you. This is your path. I mean, you can't miss it. All right. Don't be too hard on yourself. You are the magician. You have what it takes. And I see there's going to be some form of contract for select few of you, very few of you, perhaps even marriage on the horizon. Who knows? A marriage, or there's another scenario that popped up for some reason when I said marriage, and then I also heard divorce. And some of my viewers, there will be some rocky roads when it comes to relationship, like romantic relationship wise, for those who are married. That maybe you're, because I'm also getting this energy, this message of a divorce, and which is why there is also this Three of Swords here. But the Three of Swords doesn't always, it doesn't translate into like relationship wise in this reading, in this particular reading, because a lot of the energy that I'm getting is it's more like business. Okay, more like doing business or career wise, that has to do with finances and things. But then for a very, very select few, there will be like a divorce on the horizon. But then I'm also hearing like, despite all of the negativity that comes along with that situation, you have the sun. Perhaps, maybe, I don't know, it's this relationship that is holding you back, or that is keeping you stagnant, keeping you in the hanged man position. But after all is said and done, it's going to bring in abundance for you afterwards. So you need not worry about that. So yeah, I hope this all resonates with you, and if it does, please leave a comment, a like, subscribe, do whatever you feel like doing. If you want to leave a comment, if it doesn't resonate with you, you want to leave a comment, that's fine too. I welcome constructive criticism with open arms. However, let's keep things respectful on here. Let's not come on just for the sake of trolling, or out of mean-spirited, just because you're bored. So yeah, that's all I ask, and I wish that all of you have a great day and enjoy the rest of the day or night. Good night, good evening. Yeah, see you next time. Bye.